important little touch by Eric Dyer. Oh, it comes to Divock Origi! He's won the European
Hello and welcome back. Where's my mic? That's right, so far away. Welcome back, all you Liverpool fans. Thank you for watching. We're back here on episode 16 of the KOPTALK.my. We've got viewers right away. Thank you so much for those of you who are watching. All right, we've got our speakers waiting. A fine lineup for you today, and we're gonna cover some pretty good topics. For once, we're in a more optimistic and chirpy situation than we usually are in. All right, you don't agree? Let me introduce my co-host for today. Let me ask his opinion on that matter. Ladies and gentlemen, the director.
Hello everyone. Hey Chana. Long time no see, huh?
Oh, long time, bro. You follow the team, the team performance. The team playing well, you be here. The team not playing well, you go missing. I tell you.
No lah, I tell you, just now watching the intro, hit my heart also lah, Blacker.
I tell you, bro. Just because the caves are full, you don't want to come and stay. You want to stay 5-star hotel. Cannot be like that, bro. Cannot be like that. Next year, Taipusam, I take you Batu Cave. Okay, we sort out a place for you for time. Tough time.
Bong Sui.
Bong Sui, we sort out a place.
No lah, just I know a lot of people been asking me. I'm sorry lah, guys. I mean, a lot of you guys, I say, hey, where are you and everything. I said, no, I've been busy for the past few weeks, everything. So MCO, with work and business and everything. So lah.
All right, we got Carlel all the way from planet Krypton. Carlel, thank you for watching. We got Dinesh in the house. Dinesh, thanks for watching. In spite of the dropping points that happened earlier today, even though a certain Anthony Martial didn't start the lineup, somehow he got some voodoo and he managed to get in the game, man. That's madness. Joy Choi, sing when we're winning. We only sing when we're winning. Okay. All right. Without further ado, shall we bring out our first guest for the day?
Yes. Let's bring them up.
All right. All the way from about 50 kilometers from where I am, our co-founder, Mr. Puva Rasul in the house.
My man, Puva.
I'm in much better mood as well.
Everyone's in a much better mood, Puva.
And he's wearing a very, very nice Liverpool jersey there that we don't often see people wearing these days. Nice one there. I love that Adidas stripes. We love Adidas stripes. Our next one, a familiar face, the amazing Hidayat Fitri.
Hello guys.
All those jerseys at the back. Jealous, betul. Look at those jerseys.
The jersey collection. Alexan and Football Republic also kalah away. No chance. No chance. Anybody want to buy those jerseys? Please let Hidayat Fitri know those jerseys are going to go on sale. Original jerseys with real value for Liverpool, signed by the players. Get in touch with Hidayat Fitri, all of you. The next one here from the new gen Kopites, one of the vocal group members that me and Puva buddies alongside, Mr. Ruben. Yo.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Hello everyone.
After many many games and many million words from Ruben. We finally got him on the show. Yes. Let's hear all his objective views today. The next person, the YouTube influencer extraordinaire with over 12,000 followers on his YouTube channel, Mr. Sir Fahmi.
Sir Fahmi.
Yeah.
Sir Fahmi in the house.
Very nice to see you again, Sana.
Yes.
And also the rest, okay? Welcome back.
Thank you. All right. I see Tanin in the house. Tanin right on time today. Tanin after securing 1 point against United, right on time today. Eh? Arsenal fan right there. Finally, we have another one who's waiting, but then Tanin in the house. He's been just very happy and optimistic since we've been waiting at the backstage today. Tanin, thanks for joining us. Today. We've got one more from Singapore. I think he's from the SG Reds group in Singapore, but he's not yet here. Let's wait and see whether he joins us. But in the meantime, those of you watching, please, thank you so much. We've already got a good, healthy number of viewers watching us. I would like to just say welcome. Please, our show is a small show, a humble show. We're really growing. 16 episodes later, we are still growing. And if you guys love what we do and you want to follow some Liverpool fan talk here, this part of the world, Malaysia, Southeast Asia, those of you in Singapore and Thailand and Indonesia as well, please just like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay, we are on all platforms, and I guess we got people in UK as well watching sometimes. So everyone watching, we love Liverpool, and you love it too. If you want to be a speaker, let us know. We can get you on. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe and follow us. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the business for today. All right. I know a lot of us are feeling a lot better. Okay, we're feeling a lot better. And the thing here is we had a good outing against Spurs. So we're going to go into the first topic here, talking about Trent and his performance. But we also want to get some reaction from everybody about Spurs and what they thought the other day. So without further ado, our first topic here, Trent. Performance turnaround the other day. So of course, some people wonder, was he just still showing that same level of trying as hard as he can, and then that goal happened? That goal just like fucked everything. So are you guys? Do you guys think that maybe that goal was that missing puzzle that he needed to lift his performance, or you guys think that no, it's already high time? He's been showing some signs, and now he's finally found his mojo again. Let's go to Puva as usual to start the things. Puva, what do you think about Trent here?
First of all, yes, feeling very much better compared to previous 1 month. It's been really hard, and finally we're back to winning ways and against a very good Spurs side. So it's a good thing. Regarding Trent Alexander-Arnold performance, I think it was coming. We saw a little bit of it against Burnley, just that the final pass never came. That's the issue with him. But against Spurs, the goal, more than a goal, I think that assist to Mane, it was good to see. So he backed a goal and assist against Spurs. So I can only see that his performance is going to be growing and much better. He can play much better, to be honest, especially when it comes to defensive part of the game. If we see how we conceded a goal against Spurs, I know our fans have blamed our midfielders for not marking Ojberg, who scored that goal, but I think the movement starts from the right hand side, and Trent Alexander-Arnold's mistake not to stop Bergwijn from assisting Ojberg, also a reason for us to concede the goal. So I think if if Trent Alexander-Arnold improved more in his defensive part of game, I think I would say he's back. For now, yes, it's good to see that he's back scoring and assisting, but I think he need improvement more, especially against West Ham side today, which I believe would going to be a much more tougher opposition,
Upper game. Yep.
tough game compared to Spurs. So we need someone like Trent Alexander-Arnold to be at his absolute best.
Okay. So as you guys can see there, Puva has been very critical on Trent. Very, very critical on Trent.
Not only me. Not only me. I'm very sure that the fan base, and I think the criticism was
Puva has been critical but fair. The fan base has gone berserk for the longest time. Puva has always said that the medicine for what we are having here is Trent coming back to form, and finally we can see some a change there in Puva's own opinion, which has gone on for the longest 1 month plus, I really think Dave is watching. Thanks for watching, Dave. I really think that it's that Adidas kit that's doing the magic for Puva as well.
I changed my mind last minute. I wanted to wear something else when I changed my mind.
I know. I say cannot be thought about the Adidas jersey just like that. No way. Jaya Mark, thanks for watching. Another London wins. Ooh, I like that optimism right there. Dinesh is Puva smiling, can't see his eyes, happy lah.
To reply to Dinesh, Dinesh, the happiness is also contributed to the fact that his beloved United draw 5 points in space of 4 days.
Ouch. All right. And but I think just to be fair, not all of us. I mean, we are feeling very, very happy in 28 days to get our shoelaces right in this January 2021. But we're not going so overly optimistically mad, okay? Because we do know what we're up against. We're up against the Moyes man tonight. Okay. Let's see who else here. Satya Balan. Thank you, Satya.
Thank you, Satya.
We've got a lot. Keep the comments coming, guys. We will come to the comments later. Syed Fares had a late night show with Code Red yesterday. And we had a good laugh watching that draw early in the morning. Okay, let's go to Hidayat. Your thoughts on Trent and the game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's been missing for quite some time. His injury recently, and coming into the new year, a few months back, he's been off form. The after COVID effect and so on. But to me, since the match against maybe Man United in the FA Cup, he's been recovering his form, and also Burnley, and clearly against Spurs, against a much needed team, moral to be back, and then all of the players, including Trent himself, performing very well and kept it up with if I'm not mistaken, an assist and also a goal. And I agree with Puva, and as we've discussed early on before, that part of our team form is playing around Trent's form, because since he's been missing for quite some time, we've been being not creative in our attack recently, especially from the middle side of the park, where we don't have that enough creativity before. And usually we, depending on our wingmen to offer supply to the front three. And to be honest, yes, I can see the re-emergence or rejuvenated Trent Alexander-Arnold, and hopefully his recovery of his form improving, especially tonight against the Iron, because we know against big teams, Liverpool usually don't have any big issues. But against a mediocre and stubborn team such as West Ham and so on of the mid-table teams, we have some difficulties in breaking them down, and hopefully we don't end up with a draw again this time.
Okay, all right. Let's see whether we have any different opinions, or everyone kind of agrees with what's been shared here. Ruben, what are your thoughts? Looks like you got a lot to say. Usually for one, Ruben, Puva, I mean, knows this. For one attack that happens in the game, Ruben has like 20 comments in the group. But it's all really commentary kind of comments, so it's all undeniable. So yeah, Ruben, go for it. Well, what do you want to say?
Yeah, first of all, I think Trent have been returning all of our happiness and also faith to Klopp and some of the staff that have been showing a lot of trust in him. During last game, he came back as obviously the man of the match and producing some wonderful passes, crossing, and all those things. But I think it's just a 90 minutes since he make his comeback. I think we got to judge it a bit later, probably after West Ham down the road, few other games. Then we have Man City on the run during February. But from the basic things that I've found with Trent is that he was able to have more license in the final third during last game against Spurs. It could be down to the tactics that being developed by Spurs throughout the game, and also I've seen the players apart from Trent. I think Mane, Bobby, and Salah, all of them have stepped up and created the space for him to make the passes earlier on, and be able to bounce every pass has been Trent has produced. Let's be fair, he has been producing a lot of crosses in, and of course we have been crying and we've been yelling, we've been saying that too much of crosses, and also that's not end up in any of our strikers' foot. But that was down to partially we are wasting a lot of spaces and also truly rely on Robertson and Shah. Tank and Exalta are not as a whole. And that's down to the creativity of the midfielders. And I think the other people should take the fair criticism and blame when Shah is unable to produce assists or goals in week in, week out. That goes the same to the Robertson as well. That's my reading.
Okay. So Fahmi, do you think that if we had a different gameplay in the opposing team, like what Hidayat had said earlier, if today we have a team that's going to defend deep and play on the counter, will Trent still be as effective? What do you think, Sir Fahmi?
Okay, thank you, Sana. So if the opposition play like sit deep and then try to attack, I think that one still dangerous for Liverpool because Trent he cannot defend well, but he can attack well. So when team try to counter attack us, I think still dangerous. Okay, because we don't have someone like our Van Dijk, right? Van Dijk can cover. We have Gomez also can speed. Okay, but Trent I think is dangerous. Okay, because it's not easy for player that just recover from COVID. Try to get the what we call the breathing back to normal again. It's not easy. And West Ham, I think tonight they try to play like that. Okay, because they think to defeat Liverpool or maybe to get one point from Liverpool, like other teams did before. So they try to beat us like that. They will play like Manchester United before in FA Cup, right? They try to attack us after they sit deep. Okay, so if the team play like that, still dangerous for me. Okay, because when you see Spurs also come to us. They attack us, right? They attack us, and in fact they got a Son goal roll out for the first time. The VAR actually support us for the first time, I think. Son goal. Son goal, they don't give to Spurs, right? Okay. So I think we have to.
I personally feel that Son's goal shouldn't have been disallowed lah. I really felt that was
Yeah, you
those
should.
are bad calls lah, that will surely be haunting the team. But anyway, it was in our favor, so terima lah. We accept. Sometimes we get some ang pao, Chinese New Year coming up, we get some ang pao, we take it.
Yeah. So if okay, so the team like West Ham, we call Minos team, right? So Minos team, when they play Liverpool, as usual, they try to sit deep, okay, and then try to attack, and that will be very very dangerous for us, even though TAA is back, okay. That's my opinion, bro.
Okay. Good one. Always very, very objective there, and very, very he offers a different view. That's why I appreciate Sir Fahmi. Please tune in to Sir Fahmi channel on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, he's got lots of football content, and he also has he also alternates with his own talk show for all of you Malaysians, especially out there. Please tune in. Thank you. Yeah, actually, sir, Sir Faris says something very important here. They didn't even review when Alisson took the ball from what we saw was questionable at the edge of the box. Actually, that one also they didn't review it, you know. But
No,
close call. No, Puva, you don't think so?
I think it was on the line, so shouldn't be
Yeah, so
controversy right there.
it kind of seemed that he was outside of the box, and he let the ball pass him, and he took it inside. Right? He was standing outside, but he let the ball pass, and he took it inside with his hands. So it kind of looked like he did his own offside trap on his own box or something like that. Anyway, let's go to before we go to Nicholas to wrap up this topic and start the new one. Let's hear from Tanin, who's I'm sure dying to say his first few words on air live here. Tanin's our new speaker. So Tanin, I just have one comment here that I think maybe you'd want to take from Kabinesh. So the Sena admit VAR doesn't only favor United with penalties, but even Liverpool gets support for disallowing proper goals against Liverpool. Before I say anything about this, I'm going to let Tanin. Tanin, you take this one. Take it for the team.
Where do I start? I think karma, as an Indian Hindu, it comes around. We were in similar positions many times this season. The game against Everton, we had I think it was Mane's armpit hair or something that actually was called offside. Last season against Man City, it was Firmino's armpit as well. Again, it was also called offside. So I think all these kind of things even out. To say that United get favored with penalties, I am not sure. I don't know. Last 5 games, there were no penalties. Suddenly, Bruno has stopped assisting, has stopped scoring. I'm not going to judge United players, but yeah, I think there's a way of things evening out. But tonight, however, is going to be quite tight. With West Ham, David Moyes being the legend that he already is, he's got a lot of baggage against us, being hardcore Evertonian himself, and then went on to United. He's going to come at us with a vengeance. So let's see, and let's see who Klopp puts out today. Who starts in centre back? I think there's news of us maybe even looking at Roman Saez now. Everybody and their grandfathers are linked to us, especially when you come to Liverpool. We are a club with no fit centre back.
We'll save that for our last topic here, where we finally talk about the match tonight. We will go there. Thanks Tanin for that view. Few shout out Logan Nathan here. Personal view: Liverpool played fast and direct passes quickly that will break any kind of defense. We saw that in the Spurs game. Again, I agree. I don't think anyone disagrees there. But can we do that against a team that defends deep? Okay, and literally park the bus is becoming English football. We should all blame Mourinho for this all the years ago. Everybody seems to be saying it's kind of like a given. Let's park the bus and determine whether the bus is going to be parked at at the start of the final third, or they're going to go really deeper than that. So it's a bit of a curious one. This Park the Bus is becoming a English football. Like what I think earlier before the match, before we started the show, Tanin was at the backstage telling us that it was really good to see build-up play, shot taken by Sadio Mane, rebounded to Trent, and he smashes that in. And Tanin simply said, sometimes it's good to just have some English football plays going on, and that's really what English football really is, right? We see they have build-up play, take a shot, tap, rebound. Let's see what happens. So it either goes for another keeper save or it goes out and misses the goal. But we want to see more of that. That used to be what English football is. It may not really be what it used to be. Today is parking the bus and all that. They didn't review Alisson case because even the ball outside the box, it won't be a penalty and it won't be a red card. That's why. That's interesting. Said Fares goes on and says only his body was inside, hands and feet were out. Watch the highlight 100 times, bro. Said Fares is running his own VAR. He's the VAR expert in Napshot. So I guess probably he's right there. He did look good. Man United not good enough, bro. Wrong show. It doesn't matter. True. True, but it's not the wrong show. Okay, I'm going to let my man Nicholas Chan say a few words before we go into the next topic here, which you see at the right at the bottom here. We're going to talk about Matip and our centre back here. Nick, your thoughts?
Thanks, Anna. I think what's been said about Trent has been said by everyone here already and over the fans for the past few months already, past few games. But I'd like to also spare a thought for Trent.
Well,
the news that he was actually infected with COVID before the year started. That's number 2. And number 3 also, are we piling on a bit too much pressure onto him? Because you have to remember the circumstances. He's a diehard scout. He's born Scouser, right? His whole life revolves around Liverpool. So when this kind of pressure comes in, is he going to play hard to prove something and get himself injured later on? So I think in a way also we fans have to back off a little bit because sometimes, we can't be giving too much pressure onto a young guy, right? Yes, he's the guy giving us our pinpoint crosses and everything, but you also have to remember that we rely a little bit too much on him also. That's very skimpy on the right side. So I think that's a very important thing for us to remember going into that. So I think Trent, yes, is turning around, but let's not hope that let's not wish too much that he tries way too hard that gets himself injured even more or takes himself out of the game for the rest of the season. So I don't think that's going to be that's the thing.
Okay, all right. So before Nick takes
Could I just add to Nick's point? Yeah.
Go.
Yes,
Trent, brilliant defender. He works perfect for our system. He had a fantastic season last year, right? Look at his assist rates. Let's not forget he's 23 years old.
Yes, correct.
Right? 23, 24 years old.
22
the boys
to 23. Yes.
Yeah, tremendous pressure. And how many 23-year-old players have played like him? 3 days ago, look at what happened to United's Tuan Zabi. He played a bad game. They racially abused him on social media. Do you really want this kind of things happening to our players? And Klopp, as much as we trust him, he's one of the best man managers out there. He knows what he's doing.
Bro,
I think we should really.
Tanin, if Tuan Zabi plays well, so that fan base will still give him a hard time, bro. They are a bit delusional nowadays. Please forgive the fan base there, just forgive them.
No. What I'm saying is sometimes some of the fans they tend to get a bit overboard, and look, because the entire Liverpool team played fantastic. It's the same front three, everything is the same. We lost a key player. A lot of things have changed. We'll discuss it separately. But as far as Trent is concerned, I think we should give him some chance. He's allowed to be off form as well, like any other player.
He's done well for 2 seasons. So the next one I think is going to be equally more important. That links back to Trent, and that affects him also. Our centre back crisis.
Let's also not forget that we lost this defensive leader.
Yeah.
In Van Dijk.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so that is critical. So let's talk about it right now. Nick's gonna take it away, but before that, our friend from Singapore is currently waiting for us, and we're gonna bring him on board. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the leader or the president of the SG Reds Liverpool fan club in Singapore, Mr. Mario or Mariano, in the house tonight. Thanks for joining us, Mario.
Hi guys.
Hi. Thanks for joining
Hello,
us.
hello.
All right. So all of you Singaporeans there, if you don't know SG rates, I think Mario, you guys recently you had a little video interview also. Was that you guys with one of Shankly's boys?
Oh yeah, just couple of days ago,
Yeah.
with Josh Scott. So he started with a book of the Lost Shankly Boys. So we were supposed to get the book here, because you can't get the book here right now in Singapore. So it's literally a new book. Then we just rope him in. So I just asked him like casually, and then he said, "Okay, I'm good. Let's discuss about the book and some of Bill Shankly's stories." So the session went on for about 1.5 hours, and the stories that he told us that night, is just goosebump, man. All the stories which is not in the book,
I know.
and
I can
some
imagine.
stories
I can imagine.
is in the book. I tell you, it's just one of the best talk show that we had.
Felt like magic. I'm sure. Felt like magic.
Yes, man. Yeah,
I'm
there's a
sure
lot
it
of
felt like
stories that
magic.
he
Man.
told. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's it.
That's
Knowing Bill
amazing.
Shankly personally, Bob Paisley personally, being with him as a teenager, playing with him, but then he did not make into his first team, Liverpool's first team. And then he told the story about why he did not make to the first team, what Bill Shankly thinks about him and all that. So, it's such a brilliant guy. He's a 70 years old guy, and he spent 1.5 hours for us just to talk about the stories, Brilliant guy.
Wow. Amazing. Well done to you guys. I'm sure
Thanks,
the
bro.
entire fan base had a feast, an emotional and unreal feast that day. So well done. Few shout outs
Yeah.
to you here. I think some of your buddies are watching. So thanks to every one of you in the SG Reds group for watching us and supporting the show. We're happy to have your leader here today. Nicholas Tan, take it away, my man.
Yeah, so again, Matip injured, Fabinho limping off, and we have no fit senior centre back right now. So it's back to the kids. It's back to our backup guys. Yes, it looks like we have a strong bench, but guys, what do you think? Are we shooting ourselves in the foot if we don't reinforce in the next 24 hours? Right? Ruben, what do you think, man? Ruben?
Regarding the centre back partnership, I think we've been tested around 7 or 8 types of partnerships due to the injury, and nothing has been paving off. End of the day, we've been having the unfit centre backs, and it's definitely going to cost us on the long run. And we almost going to miss the January transfer window.
Going to cost us and has cost us.
Yes, it's done. And we struggled massively after December. I think after December period has been really terrible from our point of view. Even the fixtures that were manageable, but we didn't. So we're going into toughest period without our senior centre backs, and it's definitely going to be something that Klopp has to find out somewhere. And what he's going to do with Matt and Reece Williams, whether he's going to throw the two boys out to lead the centre back line, or you're going to play again hand-to with one of them. Only I think after this January transfer window wrap up, we can come into a proper analysis on this. But I think definitely going to cost us if we never buy one. Looks like Liverpool is going to wait until the summer to get players like Ben White. Some of the targets thrown out on the social media and some of the penalties. Yeah, that's what I see. I think we need to really buy one to avoid the calamity.
I mean, without talking about money and transfer, looks like we have to make do with what we right now. Our defense, Puva.
Come again, I lost you there.
How would you line up our centre back, our defensive line right now with whatever we have?
I think it's pretty straightforward right now. I think Jordan Henderson and Nat Phillips going to be the partners at the back. We don't have anyone right now. I think we lost all four possible centre backs, including Fabinho now. Matip is gone. I don't know for how long. And of course, Van Dijk and Gomez out for longer period. So I think it has to be Jordan Henderson and Nat Phillips moving forward, and probably Reece Williams in the mix in few games. That's how we're going to cope up. Unless we sign someone within 24 hours where we linked with couple of names, some crazy names like Arsenal. I don't know how to take that. That's like going from Lovren to Mustafi. That doesn't sound nice for me.
Yeah.
Imagine
like
going from Lovren to Mustafi.
Okay, Safami,
Mercedes to Perodua Kancil lah, weh. What?
Safami, why? Okay, Safami, since you are like so vocal, so physical, so energetic there,
Animated.
why not consider Mustafi? Why not Mustafi? You look, I want to say something already.
Okay, Mustafi, I think one of the lot that we have in EPL. We have Origi, we have Lingard, we have Mustafi. Mustafi also lot, So every lot, you know how they play. Carries play, you know how carries play. After that, we replace with our Alisson Becker, right? Okay, so I think we are at risk now. We are at risk to losing our title. So why we have to risk again by taking Mustafi, that we know he actually proved that he cannot play well. Okay, of course, he played for Arsenal. Arsenal now also is not very good, and he played for the team that is not good team, and we can see he cannot play at that level. So now when he come to Liverpool at higher level, he has to play at higher level. So how come you expect someone like Mustafi can play very good? Okay, better you just give your trust to Nat Phillips and also our Hendo, because we don't have any player that we can rely on. Okay, so Mustafi, for me, I really scared. If he touches the ball, I worry he will lose the ball. He will do silly mistake. He will back pass to Alisson. Okay, and then Alisson's sliding. I worry about that. Actually, I'm not disrespect him, no. Okay, because he actually World Cup winner. But for time being, actually, I really worry. You cannot risk because we are losing title now. We are actually the gap with City now 7. Now 7. At Christmas we are 5. We are 5 clear. But now we are trailing Manchester City by 7 points. So we cannot risk anything. We cannot risk. Okay. So that's enough. Like Puva said, I put trust in Hendo and also Nat Phillips.
Okay, to the United fans here who are offering Maguire and Phil Jones, no thank you. Right?
Hi,
we can
Vinod,
have
thanks
them.
for joining us. But
It's
you're
okay,
just
Vinod.
proving my
Right?
point
I know
that
you've
you
been
guys
trying to get rid of this. I know you're trying to get rid of these two fellas for a long time.
Delusional. And come on, wake up and smell the coffee. Lindelof and Harry Mack again. You guys have a clean sheet again. Come on. These guys, you're superstar, bro.
They're going to give away their captain.
Give away. So
they think they're giving away a fridge, right, Nick?
Let's talk about that. Why do you think are we waiting so long? Why is this whole thing? Why do we have to wait until now? Why are we still talking about this? Mariano, what do you think?
Sorry, I didn't get your full question just now.
Why are we still here talking about reinforcement and our centre back? What's gone wrong? What do you think, in your opinion?
Okay, why are we still talking it? Is because we did not sign someone when we sold Lauren back in last summer. We should have done that because knowing Liverpool and knowing us just did a fantastic international treble, right, like last year. We're gonna be competing in 7 different competitions, right? So if you don't have enough people, let's not talk about wages. Let's not talk about what happens if we have all these people available and our key players are available at the same time. But look at the bigger picture. We're gonna compete at 7 different tournaments, competitions, and when you don't have enough reinforcement, and when you sold a senior centre back and you don't reinforce it back, get someone solid. That's when I think we should have acted fast, because what happened right after that, this season starts, and it's a very difficult season for everyone. This season start, Virgil van Dijk was out. He was the very first one to go out. And after that, subsequently, everybody, Fabinho was injured for a bit. Even now, he's injured. Matip, Joe Gomez, probably until next season. So at this time, what Klopp did was he bring in those brilliant kids inside, which they did very, very well with us, doing very well for us at the moment. But the thing is, seeing all the piling up of fixtures and the competitiveness that we have in Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League upcoming, and all that, even though the kids are brilliant and they are stepping up for the team, but we must need probably a couple of experienced senior centre backs in the team, because see what happens now. We got no choice. We had to play Fabinho there. Fabinho doing, probably will do much better than what he's doing right now in his natural position. Missing Hendo in the centre has cost us a few times. Especially last match, he did very, very well. I think he did very well with Nathaniel Phillips. So all these, when you need to fill these positions, centre back positions, because the players are down, but you are sacrificing those players who are better in other position and much needed elsewhere, right? So that's when things getting difficult. I think that's why, because even until now we are talking about it, because the club are not doing anything. Hopefully they do something after the right before the deadline. Yeah.
Wow, so there is some optimism here, Nick, about this deadline day. We might see some drama.
Yeah.
I haven't seen drama on deadline day since we are supposed to sign for Kono Plianka, man, and that's like the last deadline day, and it's a stupidest, most like, oh my god, kind of deadline day. But the player we were supposed to sign and he didn't even go through. Oh, that was just horrible time. So, Nick, really, Nick, you feel optimistic? Signing coming in?
I don't know lah. You're so used to always having a more planned kind of club, kind of purchase, and to suddenly have to like scramble 24-hour last minute across the line kind of thing. You're so used to like a proper, more measured kind of transfer window over the past 5 years since Klopp came in. But now suddenly we're scrambling over 24 hours, and you suddenly see Klopp suddenly admit that he will try to get something if the price is right and the right player is there. It's a bit of a having get used to it again. We used to have all those stupid, weird Andy Carroll kind of nonsense happening. And
Yep.
now suddenly you see this again. It's a bit weird, but I hope we get something over the line. At least someone fit again, right? So that's the thing. That's my optimism to that. It's a measured kind of optimism. That's how I feel about it.
Yep. I don't know whether Hidayat has something to say here.
Yeah.
And Hidayat and Ruben. I'm just wondering. Puva just said it clearly that the faith is going to be rested with Hendo and Nat Phillips at the back. The issue, if you ask me, the issue here is our players keep getting injured. I think we had Doctor on the show last week, and Doctor kind of said it, and that Matip is known as a two-match Matip. And it looks like Fabinho got jealous and Fabinho seems to be taking that role as well.
But this
Hidayat,
time Matip lasted 45 minutes only. That's the strange thing. Usually it would last 180 minutes. He lasted for 45 minutes this time.
yeah. So Hidayat, do you think that even if we do get a centre back in, we'll still have a problem, centre back? Because nobody wants to play more than 2 games in the centre back position permanently. So what do you think, Hidayat?
Okay. I used to call Matip as fragile as well. He's been fragile since he came in. My dad always talking about my dad called him a four match Matip, because after 3 or 4 matches he will be out injured.
4 match, right? So he went from 4 match Matip to 2 match Matip.
Now he went down for 2
Matip.
and then 1 half Matip. And now 1 half Matip. Okay. Is
Then
that
we
fragile?
better sell Matip, right?
Okay, so I think it's unfortunate to us because actually he's a good defensive player, even though he's slow and steady. But for me, if you ask me about our defensive issues, I would prefer a natural defender actually to lead the line at our back four. In our case, just right now we only have the options of Rex Williams and also Nathaniel Phillips, and we got no options at the moment because that's the only player that is available. Although I would love to see the youngsters like Phillips and Williams playing side by side. But to my opinion, in my view, I was just thinking about our Moneyball method, because we've been using that kind of mentality before with Michael Edwards and so on. But I see that where's the statistic on Matip and Fabinho is gone, because have they deleted that they are injury prone before? We should have known. We should have known that Fabinho and Matip has always been injured, and then after selling Lovren, we got no replacement for that. So it's been like it's on the cards, okay. But unfortunately, it happened now. Okay, we've been tested with those defenders injuries, starting from Van Dijk, and we got the whole line of defenders out injured. And to be frank, I just don't understand what's going on with the management, okay, club and the boss, because I think this time around we are in need of a good, decent defender in the center, because we're still in the title race, and don't let this get longer. I think I mean the slump that we called before, and I think we just get out of it. And I think the final 24 hours of this window could be a miracle would come out, because I think we're gonna go with a centre back maybe later tonight, I guess.
Okay. Nicholas Chan, our friend here has left this comment.
Ayo. Are we going to see Alisson Becker?
Let's tell him the truth. Can we tell him the truth, Nick? We tell him the truth lah. Dear Vinod, Alisson Becker has already been playing centre back. We've been playing 5 at the back, bro. Have you not seen it? He's been playing centre back for us.
That's what a super keeper does.
Okay, he's hardly been in goal lah, bro. Teams don't attack against us. You know it, what? Your team's on away. They don't attack against us. He's not needed in goal.
I forgot Alisson registered the assist against United. Right, remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
The kind of thing that centre backs provide also.
Yeah. But he goes on to say something here. So if either Sir Fahmi wants to take this, or Ruben, who should we buy? Why not sign Gary as emergency short term? Rugani Demiral also, no game time. I think we are being linked with a number of players, like what Puva said. For God's sake, not Mustafi. Like, it's not something that it's we've got to be realistic here. So should we sign someone? So for me, should we sign or we take our chances?
Okay, so actually, when we don't sign any player, we have to sacrifice Hendo. Hendo actually play very well in the middle for a couple of season, right? He played very good, captain as well. He actually vocal. Now, when he played very well at the back, actually, we don't worry much actually, and we also worry about the front three. They don't score. If they score, we don't worry much about our defense because our front three also they don't perform before. Okay, until we play Spurs. Okay, so I think of course, if you ask me, for time being, I want CP now. For okay, who I want to sign? Uh, why not Ramos?
Got to
Wow.
be kidding me.
Wow. No, I
But
think indirectly Sir Fahmi wants to tell Salah to leave. Let's sign Ramos. Let's get Salah out and enough of this drama with Salah in Liverpool.
because okay, no, yeah, it could be anyone. Okay, because we heard about a few names before, right? But we don't know which one come and sign. We don't know. Okay, but for time being, seriously, we need CB. We need CB, and Hendo must play in the middle. We cannot sacrifice our creative and also our spirited midfielder. Before I used to hate Hendo. I used to hate him because whenever he get the ball, he slow down the game. He back pass. He is the king of back pass. But now I realize that Hendo actually really important guy because he actually can give spirit to our team. Okay, he when you see him, you see the people with what you call the determination and desperation. So we need this guy. Okay, so for time being, we need CB. And who? Okay, that one actually mysterious for now. But please don't sign Mustafi, please.
It's still Mustafi.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic here that we're coming to. Actually, it's a very relatable topic because we have Fabinho and Hendo playing makeshift roles, and I think and highly likely we'll be seeing Milner as well playing makeshift roles. God knows, like I think the question we should be asking: are we going to see Milner keeping in goal one day? Because it's a bit crazy how we play him. Ruben, do you think we get a centre back today? If we get a centre back today, do you really think that we can finally say that Hendo and Fabinho can play in their natural positions again in the middle? Because I do feel until we solve that, the midfield is going to get tired. But they themselves are going to be tired playing different roles. Okay, playing different roles. So Ruben, what are your thoughts on this about how is it truly going to solve our centre back problem and then give our midfield a break? Because I think our midfield's getting tired. What do you think?
Yes, the burnout is there. What I can feel is like Wijnaldum has been playing for so many.
Exactly right. Wijnaldum's playing every game, and he looks like like he's looking like a knife that was sharp, and we're using it every day, and he's not sharp anymore.
Yes, and he was told to play number 6 before. The last first game, I think he did well. That was giving some license to Thiago and Milner to play a bit relaxed. I think that was our new set of midfield first time, and they played well. But similarly, I think we've been having an inconsistency in mid and also in centre back. That's down to the injury that we're having in the centre back position. So in the end, I feel as a team we will lose balance, and we are losing creativity and balance in midfield due to this. And in the end, because we are starting the play from centre back to midfield, that's how we start our play. And we having a player who is not consistent in both, and it's costing us as a whole. So the next crisis we're gonna have is in the mid. We are using the midfield in centre backs. They are turning out to be injured guys, and then we're losing someone in midfield, and then we are not using Minamino and likes of the Shaqiri. All those guys are often, and Keita Ox is bloody inconsistent, and so they are not even featuring in the trainings. So it's if we are getting tired, yes, we are getting tired, and it's not midfield and centre back is the same position, and we have pretty much managing the situation. That's what I see. So if we buy a centre back, we get the balance. If we buy the centre back, we get the balance of the team.
I think you just open the door for Puva to come in and talk about Takumi Minamino there. What's going on? How long till we properly rotate or properly structure our strategies for the midfield against the number of games until we really get hurt in the middle badly? What do you think, Puva?
No, regarding Takumi Minamino, I have no idea. I seriously have no idea. I don't know what else he should do to earn back his place in this team. Moreover, whenever I see Divock Origi comes in, whenever we need someone to find a goal, instead of someone like Shaqiri or Minamino, that baffles me, to be very honest. Not saying this as a Divock Origi hater or what. I'm not such a person here. But we need to be realistic, and we need to be really honest and conclude that Divock Origi is not a good enough for us. He is not good enough. Yes, he had his moments for us in the Champions Leagues, in the derby, important matches. I understand, but at current situation, we badly need players, and at the scenario where we badly need a goal to equalize or to find for a winner, and you brings in someone like Divock Origi, you feel that we are down to one man. That's what I felt against Man United in the FA Cup. We played very well. We played really well. I think we carried that momentum until the Spurs game, because despite the defeat at Old Trafford, we played well actually. We carried that performance to Spurs game and we won. That's the fact. But at Old Trafford, we were playing very well, and we need to find another goal to make it 3-3 and drag the game to extra time. And you brings in someone like Divock Origi, and you all saw what happened. So all of a sudden, we were like a team like down to one man. Simple. Like for the first 1 month, 3-4 matches, I think Divock Origi came in, and one game he actually started against Burnley. He had one glorious opportunity to open the account for us. He missed it. I was very confident he's gonna miss that. He missed it. And why? You have someone that scored his very first goal for the club after signing for the club after 1 year exactly, Takumi Minamino against Crystal Palace, and ever since that, he didn't get a single minute to start for Liverpool. He only came in as a sub against Burnley, if not mistaken. That was the only less than 10 minutes appearance for him. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening in the training sessions, because as I know, usually players got selected based on their fitness and also performance based on their last training sessions. And I used to ask why Lallana always starts under Jurgen Klopp, because as we all know, Lallana is one of the best performer when it comes to training. He always gives more than 100% training session. It's been agreed by all the Liverpool players until today. They agreed that no one does better than Lallana when it comes to trainings. So he earned his place. So probably I would say Takumi Minamino not doing enough to earn his place in this Liverpool team. Probably that's what I feel. I clearly remember how Mario Balotelli used to score wonders, free kicks in the training session, remember? In his Liverpool shirts. All that happened in training sessions, but not in the real game. So I think
Okay.
that's the issue here. I'm talking about the midfield getting tired. I think we have to be fair. I think that it's all down to the injuries. Whenever we miss someone anchor like Fabinho in the middle, that's like Arsenal playing without Thomas Partey, United playing without McTominay or Matic, or Chelsea playing without Kante. It's like a situation where the prime Galactico Real Madrid side without Makalele. You lose your entire momentum in the midfield, and the rest of the players have to do extra. Like you see, you expect. I have no complaints against Gini Wijnaldum. I think he's given his best for us, and he's been playing every single game, if not mistaken, and he still gave, I would say, 7, 8 out of 10 performance for us. And I think against Spurs, nobody mentioned about Gini Wijnaldum. I think he was brilliant as a number 6 that
Yes.
actually gave the license to Thiago to roam forward. And we know how, it gave the freedom to Thiago. I think moving forward, that's what we should do. And we saw the likes of Milner, who started back-to-back games and he played 90 minutes.
Yep.
That's actually too much to ask for. Away to Old Trafford and away to Spurs. That's too much to ask for a 35 years old guy. But he delivered. He delivered. Now, we all agree, we need Anderson and Fabinho back in midfield as soon as possible. And of course, we have lost Keita right now, who, without injuries, I think a very important player for us in the midfield. And Ox, who is actually capable of playing in the midfield, not consistent, very disappointing. And I think ever since his injuries, he's no more the player like he used to be. He's just a shadow of his own himself. So yeah, we're struggling, but I don't mind we're struggling and then winning the games. Simple as that. I think this season is all about. It's not about clean sheet. I don't mind we concede 1 goal, but if we score 2 and win, I think collecting 3 points is all about it. And I think today's game against West Ham, we're going to see that the battle in midfield, the likes of Declan Rice, the likes of Souček, the West Ham side, going to give us one hell of a game, one hell of a battle in the midfield.
So Syed Faris doesn't agree with you. He'll pick Origi over Taki any day. I think Faris, bro, you should get Puva on your show soon and have that debate. I think that would be really fun watching it on Snapshot sometime soon. You you and Puva going at it factually and objectively. Yet I guess Faris is the school guy, so it'll be a really fun topic to go there. A lot of things being said about Taki here. Mario, what are your thoughts on our midfield? Do you have fears that we are going all out today, hopefully, and so to sort out the centre back issue? May or may not. Chances are looking absolutely 50-50 at this point. But irrespective of that, are you concerned that we won't have firepower in the middle because Europe Champions League coming back again next month? So are you a bit worried about this or not? Do you have fears for our midfield?
Yes, definitely. Because starting from February onward, we have piles of fixtures coming up and some big matches as well, right? And I agree with Pua right there when he was saying that we are using our best midfielder in the centre back, and those who are playing in midfield, they are getting tired as well, because good example as Milner. Milner played 2 fantastic games for 90 minutes, and it's such a big thing to us from a 35 years old guy. I agree with Pua there. So all this comes back to our centre back crisis again, right? Because we are maximizing our resource over there, and midfield's getting tired because of that. Because we are only rotating after a few players, and unfortunately some of the players, they are injured. Like Keita is a absolutely brilliant player, and he's down with injury at the moment. Ox has not been the same when he comes back after his injury. Yeah, that too. So talking about Taki over there, I think Jurgen Klopp style of choosing a player for the match is how passionate or how good you are in the training right before, a couple of training right before the match day. So he did pretty well with Crystal Palace. He bagged his first goal, and an assist, if I'm not mistaken. But he's not been featured. He's not been featured in any match after that. Even a couple of times in the substitution form. I think he is such a wonderful player from German, and he speaks Germany as well. So yeah, hopefully nothing serious that's happening in the background, so that we are not aware of, lah. Right? I would love to see him with us for many years to come.
Yep.
And talking about other midfields, I think yes, we have to fix our problem in the centre back first, because we had 17 different players played in centre back ever since Van Dijk was out, ever since we had this crisis. So imagine that, everybody's just playing in the centre back, and we are
17
just
different pairings, you mean?
different pairing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So all these things that we are trying to work things out. So you need reinforcement. You definitely need reinforcement. And if we don't go for anybody before this winter transfer window close, I think it's gonna be very tough for us moving forward, because
Nah, bro, we are
Champions League-
Liverpool, bro. We are Liverpool. Don't expect
Yeah.
anything today. Just don't expect it. Why are we even talking about this? We are Liverpool. Hidayat already said we are Moneyball. Forget this rubbish signing or what nonsense. Like what? We'll play
Okay.
Elephant in centre back. We'll put Kelleher in goal. If we need to do that, we'll do that. Tanin, look at the comment here by Sasindran, who is actually Mario's buddy. Keita, solid player. His injury is a problem. And then Cop Curva here, the Cop Curva. You guys need to check out the Cop Curva. He's got a real nice blog there. I think it's Milan and Liverpool content. Please go and check it out online. Do a Google search. Thank you for watching here. Cop Curva. Hendo is big miss in midfield. Crucially, Wijnaldum, Thiago can play the anchor role with Ox ahead of them. Ox is also not hitting the form. Tanin, are you worried? Why are we not just taking the gap? Because I really think don't you think matches are won and lost in the middle? Okay, so if that's the case, that's the argument. Why can't we just play natural centre backs, no matter how junior they are? Take our chances by really going and breaking defenses with a strong midfield and attack. So what do you think, Tanin?
Okay, we ever since Klopp came, he started rebuilding the team, right? Everybody knows this. He threw out almost everybody that he inherited, and the last missing piece was the two fillers that he brought in, Alisson and Van Dijk. Those two guys took us over the line. You know why? They are ball-playing defensive players. All our centre backs now, other than Fabinho, who's an attacking player, no one else is as ball-playing as Van Dijk. The junior boys can do the job. They can stop gap. But sometimes when we are breaking all these fillers, or putting 9 fillers in the box, 10 fillers in the box, we need the ball to come from 30 yards, 40 yards. Van Dijk showed this when Bayern put us against the wall in Germany 2 seasons ago. It was his pass that broke Mane through, and then Mane took the ball in. We need all these guys to pop up. That's why, like, even when we were talking earlier, when our front three was not pushing, many years ago, the likes of Gerrard will come, 25-yard shot, boom, enter, top net, one goal. One fantastic goal. Coutinho will come in, cut in from the left, right foot, top net. Some goals will come in. We are taking chances. Now what is happening is, because we are not having that play, the junior boys, you can't blame them as well. They're overwhelmed, playing in a Liverpool team. Somehow you are champions. You're 19 years old coming into a team like that, and there's a lot of pressure. Every time you make one mistake, everybody is looking at you. The next game, whether you can play. Where's Williams? Yeah, Nico Williams started promisingly. Now suddenly Trent went through a patch. Still, Trent started. Nico didn't give a chance. And then now, when you come down to the midfield also, we just have the players who are doing the job. As a problem, there is no supporting for the front three. So it all starts from the back, When Alisson went away and Adrian came in, even bigger nightmare was with us. So that's why they call it a team sport,
Okay. Thanks, Tanin. We've spent quite a bit of time here in our midfield, and our midfield are really, for me, I think if they were a battery bar, they are on their final bar right now. And I've always spoken about February, March jinx period, where typically has cost us our title runs in the past. The jinx will happen then, but we've hit a stag here way before that, and so it looks like we might be slow. We might have found solutions to centre back with makeshifts, stop gaps, and so on. But I'm really worried about getting past the February March jinx period with a weakened midfield. The fun thing about that, what we can see the other day against Spurs, is it kind of seemed that finally after so long, we've got some sparks happening in our front three. So let's get into that here. And I'm just gonna let Hidayat just speak about his big bro and the other two who really got the job done the other day. Go ahead, Hidayat.
Okay, talking about the spark. I've been always vocal about the spark in the front three, which I personally state Sadio Mane as our spark, because he's been playing out of this world football. He's a best player also from Africa, the best player in Africa last year after a few years of hard work. And yes, he makes the difference because yes, I never put aside Salah and Firmino's work rate and everything, because Salah is in his own way, and Firmino is his own class of another level of attacker. But Sadio's been the fire, actually. He's been the fire in the heart of the front three, because even though sometimes Salah's off guard, or maybe Firmino's disappearing, Sadio is always there, being the spark, even though a little sparkle to ignite those attacks. And
This is just not fair. And even on screen right now, you are next to Puva. Both of you going to carry Sadio on a silver platter tonight. Really unfair. Really unfair.
And then look, seeing Sadio scoring is a cream of the crop for me, because maybe it's a bonus for his hard work. Okay, that's it. But luckily, recently, starting from the FA Cup tie against Manx, we've seen our front three clicking back again. Okay, not only our front three, is the whole team actually. It's the whole team back clicking again. Okay, the midfielders have been finding some ways to break those walls, and the most happier thing is the strikers back on the score sheet again. And yes, actually, let alone the midfield battle that maybe the defining factor for winning games. But to me, scoring goals is more essential. And doesn't matter if you can defend very well, you have the best defensive record in the world, but if you're not scoring, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Okay, you don't concede goal, but if you don't score goals, you're not going to win. That's as simple as that. And I think the yesterday matters of a bit deep of form in our team is about scoring. It's not about defending. Well, even though yes, we have worries in the defensive department, but to me, it is still controllable in the defensive area. It's just the ego of Jurgen Klopp that makes us fighting with words here, because we've got a lineup of good youngsters to be fielded in some matches, but he didn't. And then he altered the midfield. Okay, he put our two best midfield players into the heart of the centre back, and it really disturbs the intensity of our play, because we are not pressing that much recently. But talking about the recent form, yes, I hope this scoring spree starting back again. We've started
You
against Spurs.
just say lah. You hope Mane wins the Golden Boot this season lah. Just say lah.
No,
Yeah.
no. I don't think that Mane will go that far, or maybe because we are a team. We are not depending. We are not in the days of Torres or Suarez anymore. We don't rely on one player anymore. Gone.
Yeah.
Long since that day is gone. Okay, we are a team now. Okay, we can. Everyone can score except Gomez. Okay, okay, everyone can score. Actually, I don't see that. I don't single out any player as to go
Yeah,
for.
but let's hope that they all start connecting again lah. Bottom line, let's see.
Yes, and hopefully we can overcome the Irons tonight, because as we all know, throughout the years we have been struggling against these kind of team.
Yeah,
we don't worry about those big 4, big 5. We always struggle against these kind of teams. So let's break the Irons tonight. Okay,
we were struggling against them way before Moyes. Today is Moyes, so I'll stop it right there. So for me, I'm gonna skip Puva because he's gonna go again on Mane. So we're gonna skip Puva for just this moment. We'll come back to Puva shortly. So for me, our bro here from across the border in Singapore, Napshot, host here, Syed Faris. Our front three have been playing together since 2017. Do you guys think that any trio or front trio has got a shelf life? That means that means really lah. Battery kalau dah habis dah kena buang, tak boleh recharge. We cannot recharge a battery with the front three. They reach the end of their functionality together. Is it time for a new trio? What do you think?
Okay, front three when against Spurs, they played really well, and people think about we have our trio, right? And then when they don't play well, we say Salah out, right? Firmino rubbish, right? And then the ultimate thing I heard before, Klopp out. I heard Klopp out.
Yeah, you see here our Manchester United friend here, Salah needs to leave. His celebration against Old Trafford does not have enthusiasm. Joy is not in his game. Hey, bro, Puva already told you that was the FA Cup. We don't play with any enthusiasm in the FA Cup, lah, bro. What are you talking? It's not about the goal, lah. It's the FA Cup, lah. It doesn't matter. Sorry, sir, for me. Continue.
Okay. Later on, we will have the trio, they will be finished. Okay, whatever it is, it's a matter of time. But for now, I think this trio still play at their best. We don't worry about that. Actually, Liverpool play good actually. When they play Southampton, they play Newcastle, they play Burnley. Regardless the result, we see the play, how they control the game. Actually, Liverpool is the player, apart from City, actually the team that always control game. Okay, what actually we are lacking of? We are lacking actually the finishing. So this trio, they have to sharpen their instinct, their gut in front of the goal. And I really wonder why we don't have a striker like they want to try from distance, like Coutinho, like Gerrard. Okay, Torres also before, when he has chances, he will shoot. Torres before, but Salah during 2017 and 18 always shoot, right? Always shoot, cut back and then shoot. But now they try to play very nice, like tiki taka, Barca version. They try to push all the way until the goal post, and they want to scoring like tapping, like Firmino did when he played against Spurs. Yes, when you score tapping goal, no look goal, that one we call art. But we need something that, why not you taking chance instead of waiting for chance? You taking chance. Okay, if you have angle, very good angle, why not you shoot? when we see Mane, right? Mane tried to score before, right? And then rebound to TAA, and then TAA shoot the goal, shoot and into the goal. So we need something like that. We don't need like very beautiful pass, okay? A short pass, go to goal post. No, we need someone like one to take chance. Always shooting. We have someone that like to shoot, like Osclick, okay, Chamberlain. But Chamberlain is not that sharp. He like to shoot, but when he shoot six, only two goes in. So we we need someone like Gerard, Torres, Coutinho. You see Coutinho before. Coutinho when
we need him to shoot 6 first. Now he don't want to shoot 6 also. That's the problem. How to score the 2? He must shoot 6.
okay, we need someone like Coutinho, Torres, Suarez, Gerard. Always, okay, always they have something like they have instinct. I want to shoot. I just shoot. I don't need to play very beautiful. And when you thinking about play beautiful football, what costs you? It costs you points. Now we are at 4th place. Okay.
We are at Arsenal's place. It's not. We are not used to it.
Arsenal 3.0. So we better shoot.
Okay. I'm going to go to Tanin and Mario here. What Sir Fahmi is saying, we need to shoot. Do you think 2 ways to see that? Do you think we need to shoot our money ball policy, or do we want like Michael Edwards to do the shooting, because we really need some reinforcements here? I think Arfan Nizam, Raza, I believe Klopp desperately need new recruitment. He won badly, but the situation at Liverpool again is against the board of Liverpool. Thanks for watching here, mate. But what do you think here, Tanin? Would you actually today if you were our CEO, would you go out and get us something different than a centre back? What do you think?
Very much depends on what Klopp wants. I cannot go impose. You remember many years ago we sold Suarez and replaced him with Mario Balotelli. I'm very sure no manager in the world
Mario Balotelli and Lambert.
Yeah, but Balotelli for Suarez. I don't think any manager, straight-thinking manager, would make such a replacement. So obviously that wasn't entirely on Brendan Rodgers, and we saw what happened after that. I mean, I think FSG has done a good job backing the manager, but at the end of the day, the manager. But it was very disappointing. We came out of last season winning all the trophies, and then the owner said you got to sell to buy. I mean, come on lah. You already did so well. Why not you invest some money in the club, right? I understand a lot of things happen, but still, they got to back the manager where they got to back the manager lah. Put in some money and then reap the benefits later.
Okay. Mario. Yeah, Iqbal Yatim, thanks for watching. Yeah, our trio not consistent for now. Need fresh legs to come in. He goes on and says opponent can read their step and create chance, but finishing kalau I just found that too funny. What do you have to say? Our front three, are they really back? Or that was just one off? Are we still going to see problems there tonight?
For tonight, I don't think there will be any problem. But yeah, for the past 5-6 matches, except for the last match, we struggled to score. That was a true problem for our front three. I think Jurgen Klopp has already overseen this. He wants to rotate, so that's why Diogo Jota came in, right? So when the thing is, when you can really see the difference when Diogo Jota came in, it's just challenged our entire front three. All three of them is there's a lot of competition between them, a healthy one at the moment. But tonight, I think hopefully we are back on it as how we were with the Spurs. And obviously going to London, West Ham is such a brilliant team with David Moyes. The football genius is there. So it's going to be a difficult one for us, definitely. And yeah, I think we were also discussing about breaking up the front three, right? Yeah, as I said, Klopp has already want to rotate, so Diego Jota is there. I think Firmino, Salah, they are reaching about 30 years right now. Sadio Mane has been very consistent as well. Yeah, so that's about it. I think it's gonna be a very challenging season, and as we know, it's not an easy season. Like even if you have a world class player on the pitch, and being a Liverpool football club, and the Anfield, the 12 crowd, and all that, we are missing all that entirely this season, right? And also about the signing of players, I would like to comment that it is not an easy season for the Liverpool Football Club or any football club per se. The board of directors, they are losing money. They have to feed, they have to pay their staff and all that. So I understand that even a centre back is very, very important for now, but I do understand why board are not able to sign a player. But we are in a very tight situation right now. It's just like if you don't have reinforcement for the next couple of months, we're gonna have trouble in our hand. We have survived up to here with boys with 19 years old with our best midfield players over there in centre back. But if we don't do something about it tonight, or yeah, we'll have problem. We'll definitely have problem along the way.
Okay. Before I go to Puva and talk about our future fantasy front three signings, it's like the board has to play fantasy football in who they're going to sign. Ruben, Mane had a knock today, but I just wanted to say, I just wanted to ask you. Syed Faris just comes out and says this very, very, very blatantly here that it's time to chop and change. Do you share the same sentiment?
Yes, we need to buy a number 9. That's clear. That's clear for me. We need a new number 9.
So number 9, by number 9, you want us to replace Bobby?
Yes. I feel like we are at the peak of the usage of front three. Probably we have a couple of years left with the Mane or even Salah, and with the Moneyball policy in place, we can't overuse them until they're 32 or 33. Then try to refresh the squad. What we did with Coutinho is we sell him and we use the money and we bring in a couple of good players, which eventually won us treble.
Okay.
3 trophies that we always wanted. And if that cycle is going to be there, just because of COVID and all those things, we are not able to generate money because FSG lending the money to Liverpool have to return back. They have been invested in the training complex, expanding stadium and all those things. And as the fans is not coming to watch the game and we losing lots of money from the TV and all, as a matter of fact, we are not generating any revenue. As they say, we need to sell and buy. And the next transition should be around the number 9, around the front three, and we get it refreshed, and also we look at promoting all the other youngsters.
Okay.
That's what I see here.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Ruben. That's an interesting take. That you feel Bobby has got to be the one. I think that's something that you really don't see out there. Everyone's calling for either Mane or Salah to get chopped and changed. Puva, 66 million for Haaland, and Iqbal goes on to say rumors are linked that Haaland and Mbappe, if Salah go, but Kishan goes on to say that should it be Haaland signed, Klopp has got to change tactics again. What do you think here in our front three changes?
I think he changed his tactic when he brought in Diogo Jota. We can see that certain games he actually played 4-2-4 to accommodate Jota in the system. He even played 4-2-3-1. So I think with or without a number 9, a new number 9, I think club should be able to adapt to the changes. And regarding these names, I think it's easier to say these names. Alan, Mbappe, it's nice to see all these names linked with us. But I think I'm someone that fancy Alan more than Mbappe. I think we need Erling Alan more compared to Mbappe. I think I have a strong feeling that Salah going to leave, and I think the board also in a way preparing for that. So why not a new front three like a Jota, Mane, and someone like Alan? That should be our. And we have someone like Elliot who is on loan at Blackburn. So who's impressive? Who's very impressive for his age? He's 17, and his stats for the championship side is very impressive. So we already have Jota who's 24, if not mistaken. Mane is going to be 29 this year. But between Mane and Salah, I don't think both of them would live in the same transfer window. I doubt it. But if you ask me to choose one, who going to leave first? I think everything is leaning towards Salah at the moment. The rumors and everything. Mane seems like he would stay, and I'm not saying this because I'm a fanboy of Mane, but I think Mane is very very important for us. You could see that whenever the front three is not clicking, I think he is the only one who actually trying really hard to do something, to make the runs, to dribble past the right back, all those stuff. I think I usually believe that whenever Firmino plays well, Liverpool usually win. Whenever Bobby Firmino plays well, Mane and Salah plays well as well, and he's the system. That's why our fans keep on saying that Firmino is the system. When the system works well, like against Spurs, Firmino played well. Against United, Firmino played well. We assisted both goals against United, and that's the fact. But the problem with Bobby is he's not consistent, and it also depends on who we're actually playing against. Against Spurs, I think we deserve the win. Obviously, we deserve the win, but I also believe that Spurs, Jose Mourinho and his selection, his tactics also in a way contributed to our win. I think Trent Alexander was having one hell of a game down to that as well, I believe, because I think they started with two midfield, Watchberg and Ndombele, which give so much of room in the midfield. And someone like Trent Alexander, you can see he spent most of the time, the 90 minutes, he actually spent most of the time in the other half of the attacking half of the Spurs. It's not going to happen always. Like you see today, West Ham, the midfield going to be compact. And we know how good is Declan Rice this season. And we know someone like Suchak in the midfield, his physical presence. So in a way, it depends on who we actually playing against. We deserve the win against Spurs, and our front three played well, but I'm not going to buy that 100%. It also, the Spurs team selection, the defensive mindset of Jose Mourinho in a way helped us, I believe. It also contributed to that.
Okay. All right. So I think with that, we can open to the focus of the day and our final topic here, West Ham versus Liverpool happening tonight. Let's hear it from Hidayat, your overall thoughts here, and your prediction and your thoughts. What's going to happen tonight?
Okay, tactically this time around the game is going to be different. I agree with Puva. Yes, sometimes the team selection of the opponent has played part in our own good performance. And yes, knowing West Ham, they are too stubborn. They are always defending deep. They won't attack that much, but usually they will hurt us during the counter attacks. And hopefully, but I do hope that our recently founded form will be prolonged today, because we are much in need to close the gaps and maybe take the chances to gain our higher spot back again. And to me, I still think we're going to win this one because I can feel that the victory is coming again, and maybe another slim win away tonight for me.
Slim win away, yeah. Okay, we'll come to your score later. Mario, your thoughts here tonight. Anything you want to call out that is concerning you? Do you think that there's threats, or today will really be we showed in open play what we can do against Spurs, all right, and but do you think that today is the game that we really have to seal that idea of we are back to what we can do best? Is today that day?
Yes, it's today the day. West Ham is going to be very difficult, and we know that how good they are as a team this season. It's going to be a battle of fourth and fifth place, at the moment, because they are in the fifth spot at the moment. So, because we just recently found, the net, things are clicking with our front three at the moment. Started from Manchester United match, but this match tonight is going to determine on how are we going to be for the February lineup, because we have Manchester City, we have Leicester City, we have Merseyside Derby coming on, and we have Champions League as well. So West Ham away is going to be tricky as always. They are such a brilliant team, and I hope that we can maintain the consistency that we had with the Spurs game. Playing with an open play team is, we can do damage for them. But at the same time, I'm quite concerned also, knowing that the news are coming in, players are having knocks and all that. So it may disturb with what we had at the moment. Yeah, hopefully everything's best. I will give my prediction later on, guys.
All right. Okay. Ruben, Mane had a knock. 50-50 might be a doubt. Your thoughts here? If Mane doesn't play, who would you put in?
I think if Mane doesn't play there, we might as well play Jones over there. That's what I think we did before, and which is not good because I prefer Jones in the midfield. Or actually, I couldn't think of the player to replace him because we lost the creativity totally on the left when Mane is not there. I think we'll go back to a change of formation, maybe. That's what I see.
Change of formation. I just before we go to Sir Fahmi and Puva's lineup, and before we go into final prediction, there's a comment here. Do you comment here? Wondering whether it's being said that Lingard will bury Liverpool.
I don't think so. He will play.
Yeah, it's too soon. It's too soon.
He won't play.
Too soon. Bro,
Too early.
if at any point a team gets to sign a player, whether on loan or anything, and start him the next day, certainly in this universe, Lingard is not that player. Lingard is not that player that will see we sign him today, tomorrow he starts. No, not Lingard. Lingardinho, as Dinesh says over here.
They are very happy. They are very happy. Finally, they released him. They are very happy. I think something wrong with Sena's connection. Yeah.
Connection.
Yeah, I think Dinesh, who commented there, he would be happy if United released Martial also. So we had him for a couple of, in our show a couple of weeks ago, to discuss about Liverpool and Manchester United. So we were talking about the players and all that. Such a nice guy is Dinesh there. So he said that he would be happy, if Martial is not longer with Manchester United. So yeah, Dinesh.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's go to Sir Fahmi here and his lineup for today.
Liverpool. Okay, for lineup, so Alisson, of course, and then Trent Arnold, right? Trent Arnold, and defender will be Net and Jordan Henderson, and left is Robo. Okay, Thiago also play, Gini also play, Milner, I think Milner play. It's almost the same like we play against Spurs, but the front three will be some shuffle, right? Some shuffling, So Salah, Roberto Firmino, and also Mane has some notes. So I think if Mane cannot play, our fellow friend says there might be Jones there. But for me, I think why not we offer to Takumi. Takumi, give him chance. Or maybe you want to put Big Shark, Big Shark, but Big Shark has to play at Mane place, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So for now,
yeah.
if the loss of Mane actually for me very big deal. I hope the guy that fill Mane's shoes has to play like Mane. If not like Mane, have to play like 99%, like Mane. Because Taki for me, even though I say Taki, I'm not really confident actually. I'm not really convincing with him. Because when he played against Palace, he scored the first goal. The first goal that Takumi score, actually, if you give to me, I also can score goal actually, because that chance open goal in front of goal, you can slot either left or right. But I think Bishak will be ahead of Takumi. So Salah, Firmino, and also Bishak, because Bishak for me, Bishak can have what we call the big influence, because he can throw ball out of nowhere, and he threw ball like he did when he threw ball to Jota, out of nowhere he threw the ball to Jota, and Jota score. For me, why not Klopp give the chance to Bishak? Okay, because I want to see Bishak score again, and Bishak got the confidence again. Why not? Right. Okay. Senang.
Okay. Let's just go to Puva here. Puva, would you start Shaq today and give Mane a break and let Mane come in perhaps second half? What's your 11?
It's not about us give a break to Mane. The situation is totally different here. I really hope Mane.
Yeah, your friend here saying no Mane means you should start Origi.
Most likely that's what gonna happen. Sadly,
Yes.
but let's say Mane starts. I think the front three is quite straightforward. The front three of Mane, Salah, Firmino. I think the back four would be straightforward as well. Tran, Endo, Phillips, and Robo. Keeper, backer. In midfield, most likely, I think Milner gonna get a rest after 2 back-to-back games. So Jones would start in midfield if Mane start the game. If let's say Mane don't start, that's the problem there. And I really hope someone like Shaqiri starts in the midfield, the attacking position. Thiago and Gini has to sit at the back a bit. In front of the back four, because against this West Ham we need to stop Antonio. We know that how strong the player is physically, and I don't want our players, especially our midfielders, let him to just bully Netflix and Endo. That's a possibility. So in a way, I prefer 4-2-3-1 against this West Ham side, but I doubt it whether Jurgen Klopp would go with it, because we know he's all about 4-3-3. It's all about 4-3-3. So if let's say Mane is not starting, most likely we're gonna see Origi in that place, or probably Jones. Like how I think Jones started as a front three at Old Trafford, if not mistaken. And I think we played well. We played well. Um, let's see. I can't really predict this lineup, but I think the back four, the keeper, the midfield two
Finally,
is quite certain.
Actually,
Straightforward.
today is a fair time that I can't predict the lineup. It's a fair time because we've reached a point where it's gone ballistic. We really don't know
Yeah,
what to
yeah.
expect here tonight. Okay. Let's get into this and with everyone's predictions here. Let's start with Mario. Your prediction.
I'm gonna go with 1-3 tonight for us.
Woo! Please tell us your scorers.
All right. Okay. So if Jesse Lingard starts, I saw one of the comments there, and he scores that screamer. Yeah, that would be brilliant for them, But if Mane is not starting, I'm gonna go with Salah bagging the first one, Firmino second, and probably who else? Shaqiri. That's it. 3-1.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Ruben.
I'm going for a score draw, 1-1.
Whoa, really?
Yes,
What's your rationale behind this, my friend?
because I think West Ham is on a very scintillating form. I think they are one of the last 5 games unbeaten, and their players are making it not like Soucek, Bonner, Bowen. A lot of them are chipping in. They are playing really well, really good moment. I think it's going to be a tough match for us, especially when I'm hearing Mane is out and we lost Fabinho, and I think that makes me think we probably scrap out a draw.
Okay, a draw there. Okay, very like I told everybody at the start of the show, Ruben is again one of those very objective ones. He really takes the situation for what it is. He's not gonna blindly just put up a winning score unnecessarily. He always gives it according to the situation, just like a lot of us do. But the problem this season, the situation just went ballistic, so we are not getting it right half the time.
Yes.
Let's go to Sir Fahmi, your predictions.
Okay, I think games against Spurs actually the turning point for us. Okay, because after Spurs game, actually Liverpool climbing very well and can chase Manchester City by one point only after 5 games. Okay, so I think Liverpool will win 2-0, and Salah brace because
2-0,
our front three actually gets their momentum back and get their mojo. So why not give to Salah brace?
Okay. Mr. Hidayat Fitri, your turn, mate.
I was thinking of a Salah brace as well. So it's 2-1 for me. Away win.
2-1. Salah brace, really?
Yeah.
Coming
If
from Hidayat Fitri.
If Mane is not playing, because I had a feeling that Mane is not playing. No point playing him after getting a knock.
He'll be a bit half-hearted, eh?
Yeah. No, because I'm afraid we're going to ruin him more. No, just rest him. If he's get a knock and not passing the last fitness test, then just rest him and Salah for a brace.
Okay. Dave goes on to say 3-2, Bobby 2, Salah 1. Kishan says high scoring match. As Sasindran Dave here, Mario, what is this guy drinking or smoking at this time of the day? Rani Riot, Taiwan. Really?
No,
Rani Riot.
as you said, it's such an unpredictable season, so it could happen though.
Okay,
You never know.
All right. Okay. Vinod says 2-4 Liverpool. Don't never trust a score prediction from Vinod Krishnan Kuti, one of the host for our one of the Manchester United shows that we have here. He's always about reverse psychology, yeah. So never trust his score prediction. So let's go to my main man here, Puva. Your final thoughts and your prediction here.
I think it's going to be tough, really tough game. I understand why Ruben actually predicted a draw. A draw is a possibility. A West Ham win is a possibility as well. And as Mariano's friend just now said, 5-1, a possibility as well. It's a match season. If Leicester win today, they will go second in the league, above Man United. If we win today and Leicester drop point, we will be third. That's how crazy the table is. If West Ham win today, they will go above us. That's how crazy the season is. But if we have any hunger and desire to win, to retain the league title, I believe, I have said it last week. Let's say if United beat Sheffield and we drop point at Spurs, I've stated that it's over for us. But the unthinkable happened. United lost to Sheffield at home, and we went to Spurs and back with a valuable 3 points with an impressive performance. So that's how the season is actually shaping up right now. If we have any desire to retain the league title, which I believe we are still in the title race because we still haven't played Man City yet. Before face Man City next week, we need to go with a 3 win in a row. For that, we need to win today and also against Brighton in midweek. So I going for a. I think someone commented just now 2-3 to Liverpool. I think Dave. I'm going with. I have a feeling it's going to be high scoring as well. I think we will definitely concede. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the scoreline is something like Sir Fami said, 2-0 for us with a clean sheet. Yes, clean sheet is always good. It gives confidence. But with a makeshift centre-back pairing, I really doubt it. I really doubt it. With how good Cresswell this season with his crosses and how good Antonio when it comes to set pieces and how good Declan Rice is in the middle of the park and Soucek set pieces, how many 18 goals he actually scored in this season. It's very impressive. So that's the worry here. And West Ham is in the brink of 4 wins in a row. So I would say this feels much tougher than Spurs. Really tough. And I think if we win, I would say we are back. If we win today, we are definitely back. And we will go on to beat Brighton and then face Man City with full confidence. Let's say we drop point today, it's going to be setback. It's going to be really setback. If we win today, we beat Brighton and we face City and win, the gap would be 4 points, I think. 4 points with 15 games to go. It's on. The title race is definitely on. But we drop point today, touch wood, we drop point, draw or lose today, it's gone. I think it's over. I think already Man City is in a commanding position. Not because they were brilliant, it's down to our mistake to drop point.
You already said it. The word that you used was correct. They are in a commanding position. And that's how we won the league last season that way. The season before that we lost by 1 point, we were also in a commanding position and we let it slip. So that's what I was telling a lot of people. So you chose the right words there. Everybody keeps telling me, me and Puva, a lot of people were telling us that no, don't lose faith, blah blah blah. It's only been 19 games and so on. But the true fact is, Klopp doesn't do that. Klopp has to command the lead and take the team all the way and win. Okay, Klopp does not get. We've seen it in Dortmund. He doesn't have that luck where if he doesn't have things in his control, right now he doesn't like the situation because now the only way back is for other teams to drop. And Klopp does not do that. He does not do that. He never gets that kind of luck in his favor. And I think that's his managerial style. That's purely his managerial style. He wants to go all the way, take it all the way and keep going. That's how Klopp is. So you said it right. Commanding lead is, they're in a commanding position right now. And it really sucks. I know what Puva said. All of you will be thinking, viewers out there will be thinking, no, don't lose faith. Even some here on the panel will be saying, no, still cannot lose faith. It's not about losing faith. It's about what we controlling the controllable. We can't control already if we don't get the points tonight. Okay, controlling it is already further and further away. We want to be in control of what we can control, and that's sleeping. Of course, hoping that City slumps and whoever else slumps. Yeah, that's not hope. That is a blind hope. We want pure hope where we can be in control. That's how Klopp plays, and I think that's where Uva is coming from. So he said it quite true. And I think Afanizam says something here that I wanted to point. And I think we have to go into the mentality in this game tonight. The only way we have to go in is what he said here about Jota. Forget all that. VVD injured by stupid Pickford. And Pickford plays for Everton. And Moyes is the image of Everton. Today we must go in the game thinking we are playing Everton and go and kill the buggers. We must have that kind of spirit today. Go in there. It's bloody David Moyes over there, and we need to. He managed Everton and he managed United, even though for a short time. We have to go in there for the kill. Yeah, Pua.
No, I think we will back a win today. If not mistaken, statistically, I think West Ham is one of our very happy hunting ground in Premier League era. We always go there and win. We're very seldom like we go there and drop points.
Yes.
One of a very happy hunting ground there. And against Moyes, the chosen one, the football genius, but he always lost against us, right? So he's gonna lose again. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I really hope West Ham take the game to us, not like just sit and wait for the counter. If let's say they take the game against, to us, I think we have a chance. I really hope Thiago plays further forward, like how he did against Spurs. And the likes of Genie or Milner, if he start, or Genie or Jones, sit deep a bit to protect the back four. We can win this. We were genuinely worried because of not because of our form, because we back to winning ways, because of West Ham's form recently.
Yes.
They are in the 5th position. They earned it. They really earned it. 4 wins in a row. It's impressive. Very impressive.
Okay. True. For me, I think one madhouse game where we are all getting heart attacks every quarter of the game, and in the end of the day, we come out on top, because I think we need that. We need that mind, body, and soul 100% battle today and come out on top for what all of us said here to be true, where this game catapults us back to our winning ways again. So it needs to be the players, the manager, the substitutes, the bench throwing 210% till the last whistle is blown, giving it all that we can give. Then we know that West Ham is going to bring it. Okay, they are going to bring it. So I think I would like to see that kind of a battle today. 3-4 to Liverpool. Front three getting 1 each, and Thiago Alcantara for the win tonight. That's me. That's mine.
Wow.
Let's see here. Okay, I know Puva laughing. It must be a 0-0.
Every single time we overhype a particular game, like how the United Arsenal and Liverpool United, it's end up in disappointment.
Disappointment. Let's see. Binod here. Final comment here. That's Upton Park. Don't worry. United gave you a glimpse by sitting the club would have figured out how to unlock it. Thank United later.
We will thank United end of the season. No worries, Vinod. We will thank United end of the season.
Okay, Yogesh, thanks for watching, Yogesh. Haven't seen you in a while. Our main man here, Yogesh. West Ham 1, Liverpool 4. Nice. Kitchen is how can Thiago score when he's slowing down the game? Bro, Haman and Barnes are not watching the show lah. Okay, we've come to the end of the show. I would like to thank all the viewers and for watching. we'll be back next week with episode 17. So please like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Please hit that like button and follow us and stay tuned for more Liverpool fan talk shows. We'll get a fine lineup. Those of you out there who want to appear as a speaker, hey, just drop us a message. We'll get you. This is a show by the fans and for all. Anybody can come here and talk. Don't worry about the language barrier or whatever. We'll make it work and we'll make it fun. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I would like to thank our panel here today, star-studded panel, very, very, very factual, very objective. I really enjoyed today's show. Nicholas had to leave, Tanin had to leave short because of some emergencies. But thank you, Hidayat Fitri, the amazing. I am telling you guys, he is selling his collection there of all original Liverpool merchandise. Please DM, find Hidayat Fitri on Facebook. Hey Hidayat, next time put your name as your IG handle lah, so that we can everybody can DM me terus. All right, so please contact him. He's got merchandise signed by Liverpool players and legends. Please get in touch with Hidayat Fitri soon. Thanks Hidayat, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ruben,
Thank you.
Ruben, thank you so much, Ruben, for your insights today and representing the New Gen Corporates group. And I love that banner in the background. I think we needed somebody with that kind of a background today. Really, really lovely. You'll never walk alone, my friend. Thank you. Sir Fahmi, everybody tune into Sir Fahmi channel on YouTube. Thank you, Sir Fahmi, always coming here and having some good laughs and giving his insights. Thank you for joining us today. Mario from SG Reds across the border. I hope you and your Singapore buddies enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining. If you've got anybody who wants to join the show next, just drop me a message. We'll probably get them on soon. Maybe Sasi can be the next guy on the show. Who knows? Thank you, Mario, for joining us. And
thank you for having me, guys.
Last but not least, Puvarasan, 16 episodes. 16 episodes, man. Thank you.
And I think I appeared 15. I think I missed one.
Yeah.
Not so sure about it.
You missed one lah. So now
thank you for having me.
I think when you miss that one, that's when the slump happened. So I think after this we'll be back on track.
Probably.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the KOPTALK.my. Stay tuned for tonight. Liverpool, West Ham versus Liverpool FC. May the best team win. You'll never walk alone. This is the KOPTALK.my. We're signing out. Thank you guys. See you again next week. Ciao.
Thanks.
Bye.